Hello, good evening,
Hi, good evening.
and welcome to the episode 3 of Iconic and Friends. My name is Sharon Tan, and I'm the Chief Everything Officer of Iconic Co-working Space. And Iconic Co-working Space is basically a boutique co-working space where we actually offer private offices, hot desks, meeting rooms, as well as event space. So if you guys have any of these requirements, do hook us up and give us a call. Iconic and Friends is basically a show where we actually is a mini series of 6 episodes, which we have produced jointly with Chubab Creatives. For me to speak to our customers and our friends who has basically supported us along our business journey. So this is where I'll speak to our guests to basically for them to share their business journey and their stories. So, thank you so much everybody for joining our 3rd episode. And for those who have been following our episode, we really appreciate you always coming back to support us. Especially for me and also for the production team. I think it really means a lot for them. For me, basically, I do the easy job. I just sit down, they tell me where to sit, and I just start yakking, right? But the production people are the ones that come, they move the furniture, they arrange the seats, they arrange the plants and things like that. They set the scene. And this is a production where we do it live from Iconic Co-working Space. And they have basically put in the effort to say, okay, let's do it at different angles and different space of Iconic to be able to showcase the space. So thank you so much. We really appreciate all of you for joining us again tonight. Now, what we're going to talk about tonight is we're going to talk about movies. We're going to talk about cinemas. A lot of us, basically, cinema has a lot of memories for us. It means a lot, especially for me. I used to basically finish school, I'll go off to watch movies with my friends. And my time, basically, the cinemas that we have was the Cathay, the Pavilion, the Majestic. Some of these names which has basically disappeared. It's quite sad that all these names has disappeared, but I'm glad that Rex has basically have been repurposed, which is very good. So I used to go with friends, and those days we don't have a lot of budget, so I used to buy like the first row seat, the cheapest ticket. Where you go in, you get the best seat of the house, and you go in and you sit down, and boom, the screen is right at smack of your face because that's the front row seat, right? So that's cheapest. That's like 50 cents to 80 cents per ticket, those days, right? So, but today is all about GSC and TGV and things like that. So during my time, we used to have seats like this. And sometimes if you're lucky, you have a family of little rats that walk along the screen. And this is not part of the movies because that's how the theaters is. People eat kwachi and throwing it all over the place. But the scene, the cinema and the film industry scene has totally changed now. I guess it's part of economy changes, part of lifestyle, part of consumer change of behaviors and things like that. So today, when we talk about cinemas, we're talking about nice, cinemas that is clean and it's nice, right? And you have some of them has got bean bags, you have got pillows, you have got all sorts of type of cinema. So how is the cinema scene has been for today? So tonight, I'm privileged to have Veera, which is my guest for tonight. Thank you so much, Veera.
Thank you.
Veera is actually the founder of Poketplay, which is a film production and distribution company.
Correct.
So I'll leave it to Veera to introduce himself and what Poketplay is. And over to you, Veera. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know you're very, very busy. I can see that your team has been very busy. You guys have been launching a lot of shows in the cinema lately. So let's start off with yourself. Who's Veera?
Okay. Hi. Good evening. Thanks a lot, Sharon, for sharing this particular time and moment.
Pleasure.
And thanks to Iconic, first of all, who give us a place. Without them, nothing. We wouldn't have a place to work as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Coming back to me. Right. Rather than telling biodata list, better I go straight. Right. Okay, I'm still in the below 40s, and yeah, I work for all the production companies and distribution companies and everything. So, long story cut short, been there in the industry about 9 years and everything. For this particular, we exhibit for movies to theaters to TGV, as you mentioned, TGV, MBO, GSE, and everything. Yes, so I took a time off where I wanted to like say what I want to do for myself and everything. So then I decided that I want to start up. I have this experience. I have the context. I besides very strong financial. I don't talk about that. I'll talk later.
Okay.
So the experience, I feel the ideas and experience play much more better role and everything. So I do not want to waste it.
Right.
So what I did, I just took a paper, I just drafted, say, okay, this is the plan and everything. Okay, who is in my team and everything. So then I talked to my partners. Okay, all done and perfectly nailed it. Then okay, it is pandemic time. At that
Yes.
moment
Yes.
where I mean, it is uncertain. Like few months will be like I mean a lockdown. They will
Correct.
announce,
Yes.
and after that it'll be like on again. So it's not how to say, it's not static. So what we plan is, okay, why not we take a place where we can just like in temporary moment, like we can do our work and everything. For we need an office address and everything. So then one of my team members found out about Iconic and everything as well, and it's like very convenient. And I feel like okay, but then we came and negotiate your management and everything. So then they
Which
gave
is actually me too.
they gave us a good deal. And yes, thanks to you as well, Sharon. I mean, seriously, really appreciate, I mean, what you have provided us and the support and everything. So besides that, we started in Iconic our office, and been very great, thanks to God, thanks to all the team members and the support been given out from outsiders as well. So okay, coming back to the industry side, what actually we do, we normally do, I mean, we are specialized in movie distribution.
Okay.
All right, so
Means you sell the movies. You
yes,
market the movies.
correct. We do, when we're saying about distribution, we do. There's two type. One, it's a content aggregation, where we buy movies from overseas
Okay.
and everything. So we deliver to the TV.
Okay.
So the demand is TV. What TV demand is? That means like Astro, RTM. That's Awesome TV. That's a lot of platforms now and thing. So they will give us the demand. They want this movie, this type of movie, everything. So
So they tell you that they want a specific movie, and you have to go and search for those
the
movie.
journal.
Okay.
So they won't tell a specific title. They
Right.
tell the type of journal.
The
They
type of movies, the type of
yes,
storyline, and
correct.
things like that. Yeah.
So we will like propose a few couple of movies and everything. So in that they will be interested. Then we negotiate with them with the pricing with the TV channels, and once they confirm, we'll sign a agreement. Then I will get the content to be
Okay.
delivered,
Okay.
everything. So nowadays everything is online, so I don't need to go to US, fly there to get the deal with them or anything.
But you will need to have a very strong network of people in the US in India to be able to get hold of those productions, right?
Correct.
Right.
Yes. As I told that, due to our experience about 9 years in this industry, so we went to a few film festivals, and due to that, we build our contact.
Okay.
This
Okay.
contact comes by trust. One more thing, so because anyone can get content,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it depends how much you sell
Right.
and how much you deliver to them and everything.
Okay. Okay.
To the, I mean, the content owners.
Right.
So because we are just acting like a, I mean, a middle person,
Mm,
yeah, everything. So in Malaysia, so we also, I mean, so on the pandemic time where they said like cinema is closed, gradually all the cinemas is closed, and I
right.
think we will like stick into Netflix, TV in front, like home is our theater
Yep.
now.
Yep.
Yep. So on that particular time, content had very high demand.
Oh, okay. Because people can't go anywhere, but you're stuck at
Yes,
home. You just have to watch.
correct. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
on that particular time, that thank God
So in
we
that sense, the pandemic actually did good for you guys.
correct.
Right. I remember during the pandemic time, I was contacting you and said, okay, is it is the business going to be open, or are you going to continue with the services and things like that? So
Yes,
it turned out
yes.
to be good, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of people ask us that, and like because I think in this particular nice building that we were the one that active one on the pandemic time and everything, and I know you'll be wondering that said what these guys are doing
Yeah,
in the pandemic
exactly.
time,
What they're
right?
going to
It's
produce,
just,
right? Yeah.
yeah. So what we do is we have a couple, I mean, bulk content with
Mm-hmm.
us. So what we did, we hold up the contents with us, and since the TV side they had the demand and everything,
So you launch it with the
we
TV
we
first.
we sold to them.
Okay,
We sold
okay.
the licensing to them
Right,
for there is a terms like 1 year terms, 3 years terms. On that particular terms, they will give us that amount and everything.
right. Okay.
So in that part, we did a good process and
Wow.
everything.
Okay.
So thank God and touch with that. That's why like everyone say like what do you do for pandemic time and
Right,
everything.
right,
So
right.
we like yeah we are surviving, but I mean that's our I mean work.
Mm.
How to say this? We won't share what we are doing it.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. So but we nailed it lah
Right,
basically.
right. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Naveen.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So, yes, I noticed that you're also doing productions as well. You're also doing production. So lately, I see people coming in doing casting and things. Like it's quite exciting actually to see all these people coming in and doing the casting. So tell me a bit more about the production side.
Okay, right. So production side, what we do is we'll do pitching to like a channel called Astro RTM and a couple of local channels as well. So what we do is like we have some local directors will come and approach us.
Okay.
So they have the story, they have the script and everything. So we will modify it and we will like correct that particular script and everything and send to the particular channels. So channels will they will go through all the scripts and everything, and they will like it. Then basically they will call us for a second pitch and third pitch and everything. So in that part, still I won't say luck, but is the hard work what we put. I think because I don't trust in luck much. I only trust in hard
It's
work.
hard work. Yes,
Yes,
yes. The harder you work, the luckier you get, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that part, we got three production which been awarded by RTM, three Malay
Wow,
production and
wow,
everything
okay.
in one go.
Okay.
So we were surprised like we are newbie and we submitted and everything, and RTM gave us three like my team and me like okay we got one letter from RTM, then we like okay right good
Is it
it's
for real?
yeah
Yeah.
it's good, we are happy and
Okay,
everything.
okay.
So after 2 weeks we receive another one and everything.
Okay.
Another 1 week we receive another one. I
Wow,
like okay
wow,
what shall we do now,
wow.
guys come let's get together and everything. So
Some lucky star must be on you.
yeah correct. So what we do is like as I told I mean yeah lucky everything is a part of it everything.
Yes,
So
yes.
it is like I trust on as I told hard work, but the thing eventually we plan
So
properly and
have you
everything.
produced the shows?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's one is already been screened in
Wow.
RTM and everything.
Okay.
Another one this month, and so RTM they will
And
schedule.
what kind of show is this? Is this like a movie or a series?
Okay, the three which RTM awarded us is it's a tele movie, a super tele movie drama.
What is a tele movie?
Okay, tele movie is like basically it's a 1 hour plus
Okay.
drama. That's it.
Okay. It's
It,
a
it
television
is
and a
not
movie.
no no they call it it's a that's how to say this the method how they call that
Okay.
it's they call telemovie is like for TV. It they don't go for theater. It
Ah.
is the concept is like a theater. Like we do a featured movie and everything. It's like 2 hours movie. So this will be like reduced for 1 hour. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
So
And the story is the somebody writes the story and you just produce it. You just film it.
correct. We produce and we do the production. So
Okay.
we do the budgeting. So whatever been awarded to us, so we have to assure that it's not over the budget, and we have to secure our profit as well. So this part of it, we have to go detail.
So it's a 1 hour movie.
Yeah, there
Okay.
is 1 hour, there is 1.5 hours, and
Okay.
everything.
How long does it take for you to produce a 1 hour movie? I mean, for us, we watch movie very easy lah. Just watch it. Sometimes we fast forward. We
Yeah.
finish it. I mean, my mom is one person. She can finish like a 60 episode drama within like 3 days, kind of thing, right? So I always tell her, look, ma, people work very hard to produce that show. You just finish it like this, right? So tell me, for a 1 hour movie, how much work, how much time do you have to produce it,
All
right
right.
from writing it and shooting it and things like that?
Okay. Basically, a telemovie will take about 20 days
Okay.
with that pre-production, with the budgeting,
Right.
with the script.
And I
Uh,
remember one time you guys were doing it, there was a lot of rain, right?
yeah.
That kind of affect the production as well,
Yes.
isn't it?
So
Okay.
this particular 20 days, you see, we can't drag more for a small budget drama and TV shows, because there was a minimum budget been given to us and everything. So on that particular thing, we have to squeeze the budget and everything, but we don't compromise on quality.
Right.
So we give the best quality,
Okay.
because we are giving the best quality is because we hope that the TV station will return
Well,
us
that's
again.
that's why you got one and you got two others, you got three, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot more will come, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let us just have a look at the people online. The thing about the Chubab creatives people, they are very considerate,
Hmm.
and they always they prepare this little screen for me so that I can see the questions and things like that. But the only problem here is the font size is for the 20 over years old. So here I have to put on my reading glasses. Okay, let's say hi to people online.
I,
Chris Chuang, hello. Thank you so much for it. Chris is one of the the hardcore fan. Myself
yeah.
and the Chubab creative teams really appreciate your support. Daniel, thank you. Daniel was our guest last week.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. Bob Lowe, hi Bob. My LinkedIn guru. Chen, okay, Chen is basically the guy who basically is all about production. And yes, Chen, I have to go and watch Air Force. I heard Air Force was like,
It is
uh,
good.
you have watched it?
It is good.
Oh my
Please go
god,
and
it
watch it.
it hit like 20 million in 11 days. I mean, that's
Yes,
that's an
yes.
achievement,
It
right? So
is
I
already
have to I
above
have to
20.
go. Yes, I will go. Beatrice, hi Beatrice. Thanks for coming in. Carolina is my mom's physiotherapist, and she's very good. Anybody looking for physiotherapist, just contact her. Michael, our first guest, he led the way, Iconic and Friends. So thank you for joining in. Who else that we have? Iza, hi Sharon, hi Veera, hello.
Hi.
Um, Riza Aziz, hi Riza. He said, "Can I audition for a role?" Well, contact Veera. I'm sure you can get something. Andito says, "Well done, Poketplay."
Thank you. Thank you.
Uh, he said he wants to be one of your star for your movie. He said he can be second best to Jackie Chan. We
Wow.
shall
Okay.
see. Andy, come for casting maybe tomorrow.
Immediate.
Okay. Yes, we have one question.
Yeah.
This question comes from Melbourne. Z from Melbourne. What is the future of cinema when streaming platform is cheaper? You care to
Okay.
comment on that?
Um. Okay. Let me. Can you
What's the future of cinema when streaming platform is cheaper?
Okay,
Because
future of cinema is there. I mean, whether it's theater or it's in TV and everything, still the life of the cinema is still going on.
it's a place to go dating.
You see, I mean, it's just the environment. You want a best sound, the quality and everything. You go for theater. If you just want like so cozy and just sit down and chill with your drinks and everything, at home with your family. You just sit in your sofa and watch Netflix.
Yeah.
But the end product, what you're getting, is the same production we are doing, the same hard work we are throwing it, and same yeah, the stories and everything does not differ. I mean,
Right.
the cinema life is still goes on.
Mm.
I think even like for TV ads, all what we are seeing now and everything is all like cinema
Right.
part of it. I
Yeah.
think.
So the ads revenue is way bigger in the cinema than in the TV, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. There is. That's totally a different ball game where they have the
That's
ads
another
community.
industry
Yeah,
altogether, right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess cinema is will be here to stay, right? And it's different. I think, like, for example, the movie Air Force,
correct.
right? If you watch it from home, even if you have the home theater, I don't think so. You have that room feeling, right? That
Yeah.
sound system is
Your
very
neighbors
different.
will be coming to knock your door. Said, can you reduce your volume, please? So
Okay.
I mean, that's the need of theater. You see,
Yes, yes.
you want to hear the atmosphere, how the Air Force, the flight and everything. So I don't want
Right.
to be a spoiler here. So, but please go and watch it. It's good. The sound is good. It is totally a different
Right.
where it's locally made, and you see now local made has been like so improvised, and the standard is there.
Mm.
It is already there. Where last time we'd been complaining, oh, Malaysia movie is
Yes,
not and
yes.
everything. Now I think no one can say that. It's like it been proven that. I think recently Mat Kilau it
Mm.
been
It
like
was
a
also a big one. Yeah.
big one. It's huge. You wanted me to say that it's a huge where we they hit the, I mean, a box office bigger than the in-game collection from
Wow.
Marvel.
Wow.
So it is
Wow.
good. Who said Malaysia cannot do it, right?
Right.
They prove it.
Yeah,
So that is
Malaysia
going
boleh.
on.
Yeah, we can do it. I think more people need to support our local production. I think there's this
Yes,
perception about, local production is not as good as the Hollywood and all this. But I think some of the local production has got more meaning in their storylines than a lot of the Hollywood
correct.
ones, right? Yeah. So do support the local productions. And I was looking at your Poketplay's film Instagram, right?
Yeah,
And I noticed that you have basically launched. I know you guys have been in and out, right? So it's good. I always love to see when my clients are doing well. That makes me happy.
thank
So
you.
you have basically launched the Undercover Rascal 2,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And also the another one, which is what's the other one?
Kanam.
Kanem, yes.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about these two that you have launched?
Okay. Undercover Rascal 2.
It's already showing, is it?
It's already in
Okay.
cinema. It's finished and everything is running for third week, and it is locally made and produced. So we are the distributor for the movie, and yeah, it's good. You see, I mean, they did part one compared to part. I mean, when they did part two, part one we are not part of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Is
part
this a local production?
yes, local
Okay.
production is like
Okay.
locally made and
Right.
everything.
And this is a Tamil content
Correct,
show,
Tamil
right?
Connect.
Okay.
Tamil content, and so they came to us. They approached. They want us to distribute.
Right.
So I mean, we throw some terms and conditions and everything. Then okay, they agreed.
But you distributed this show, but you didn't produce the show.
No, we
Okay.
distribute.
Okay.
I think so. We distributed to the nationwide
Mm-hmm.
cinemas. It'll be running for 3 weeks, and the producer was happy and everything.
Okay.
So what we do is like we do give them the daily reports and everything. So they know what is the progress and how the marketing thing works with
Okay.
the cinemas and what's the connection, how to sustain
Mm.
and how to push the crowd to go in and everything.
How do you push the crowd to go in?
Say, as I told, like now, rather than we saying like, I don't say like don't do overseas business, overseas movies here and everything, but as I told, like nowadays, Malaysia movies are on that par
Mm.
and everything. So why not? I mean, we just like say, like I mean, that's once like those days people do movie not good and everything, we are not going. So that particular concept been stick in our mind
Right, right.
and
Yes.
been pushed to all the generation.
Correct, correct.
So when they came to Malaysia movie, said
Yeah, I
I
know,
rather go
right?
to
Yes.
something else lah, I
Correct.
think so. So that thing is like they'll go in front the box office counter where there is Marvel and there's Malaysia movie. They're like, okay, Malaysia movie can see in the TV lah.
Exactly.
So they will go for Marvel. I think
Yes,
why?
yes.
I mean, Marvel movie also comes. I mean, into TV, see, rather than the
Same price that you
same
pay
price.
for. Yeah.
So, but you won't get that where you go to theater and support our Malaysian contents and
Mm,
everything.
mm.
So that's what we here as a local production and distribution house. We came into like we do want. I mean, we support all the locally made contents to cinemas and everything.
Okay. So how do you market it? You will have to take care of the advertising of the movies, or in you have to
Yeah,
create the advertisement. So you then will have to work with an advertising agency for that, is it?
yeah. So we have a template for marketing and everything, like typical marketing,
Mm-hmm.
where they go for radio and TV ads
All
and
right.
everything.
All right.
So and nowadays it's all about social media.
Yes. Yes.
So I mean, we spend more on social medias and everything. We bang there.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a strategic how we do it, the marketing thing, and we engage with all the cinemas where we are connected. So on that, it goes viral, and I mean, so and another thing when the movie goes on, I mean, yeah, on general screening,
Right.
so word of mouth is important as well.
Correct.
So
Correct.
due to they watch movie, we take reviews
Right.
and we viral it in social medias. So on that part, how marketing works and everything.
Okay. So this show Undercover Rascal 2 was launched last week, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So how has it been doing since a week? Are you happy with the results?
Okay. Producer is happy. The
Producer is
producer is
happy.
happy.
Okay, that's good. That's
So
good.
I just need to say that producer is happy and everything. So yeah, more to I mean a lot of movies is coming. I mean it's online and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So basically like we what I want to say is like we don't have like a time period where the movie like just that static for 3 weeks.
Okay.
So there's ongoing movies like okay 3 weeks that's all they will take out, then there's a new movie coming in again.
Okay. The thing about I noticed the current cinema is you go to the counter, you call it the box office, is it?
Yeah,
And then you have all these choices. Those days is like if you go to Rex Cinema, if they're showing that show, that's it. That's the show, right? So
correct.
so
Yeah,
you need to have you have to put in more marketing effort now because there's so many choices that you
correct.
have to fight with, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of marketing effort here. Right, cool. So coming back to you, you were an employee in doing film. You've always done film. I understand that your background was business. You did
Yeah,
business,
business
right?
economics.
Business economics, and then you went into the film industry,
Right.
which a lot of us always study something and landed up with something else,
That's
which is
true.
very common. So then after that, you decided to come out on your own and become an entrepreneur. That takes a lot of courage and guts, right? Uh, what was the push factor? What was your motivation? Because a lot of people I know they want to do something, but because of the comfort of being employed, it's so safe, so much safer to be an employee. A lot of them have got that talents to be an entrepreneur, but they don't have that courage to step out of the comfort zone, nor do they have the financial support, right? So if you can share with us, that will really help a lot of these people who wants to go into the entrepreneur journey.
All right. For me, yes, I do feel comfortable when I was working for, I mean, a distribution and production company and everything. I was a GM there, and I created the entire structure and everything. But
So you had a good job. You're very comfortable.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. But yeah, if you look back, your, I mean, your future, how you going to, how long you going to sustain the, what is your mileage in the company and everything. So what I do is like I was keeping. I mean, I start thinking. I said, okay, what to do next?
Mm.
What to do next? I'm the person, like, I mean, how to say, it's like I need to move.
Okay,
I
okay.
need to move. Okay, there's something I need. So I feel like something is like missing there and everything. So I discussed with my wife.
Okay.
I said,
The most important person.
yeah. So then she said, you are go. I mean, you are a goer. So I think you just do what you like and everything. So she gave. I just need that particular support, and I decided. I discussed with my. I mean, my ex bosses and everything. So then I told her I'm coming out. So what I did is I took a break for about 2 weeks, and I just,
Only 2 weeks.
yeah, because that is considered as long for me.
Okay. Okay, you're workaholic.
Yeah. So I took few white papers. I just draft it what to do and everything. I came up, the idea is like apps start.
Right. I remember when you came, the first time I spoke to you, you were saying that you wanted to create like an app where people can actually watch movie from the phone.
Yeah,
That's why you call it Pocket Play, right?
correct,
Because I
yes,
remember very well. I was asking you
yes,
what is Pocket Play. Yeah.
correct, yeah. So wanted to start the apps where all the local movies, basically, you see, like we are seeing all the international movies in Malaysia, rather in TV or cinemas and everything. So my thing is, why like Malaysia movie is not in international platforms?
Mm.
Why not in international cinemas, in
Right.
theaters and everything?
Right.
So it's just a reverse thinking. So where I do distribution for all the, I mean, throughout the world and everything. So what I did is I'll just draft a few papers and everything. Then it's keep on coming. So I said, okay, let's do it. Let's create the app and everything where we gather all this content and everything, and we put it together into the app. And that particular app we promote in international level. That we did went through about
You did
80%.
put it into the
No, no,
international.
no, no. I
Okay.
mean, we
You created the
created the
app.
app and
Okay.
everything, and we wanted to like launch it and everything. Then I asked them to hold, and I did a
Mm-hmm.
hold back on that.
Okay.
So I again I sit down and just draft and everything. That particular time, why I was thinking, why a hold is there's a lot of apps is coming up.
Right,
Okay,
right. Yes, we are
so
overwhelmed with a lot of apps.
a
Yes.
lot of apps and apps. So my thing is like apps needs a lot of funding and everything.
Mm,
So obviously, I mean, we do not have that much of funds and everything. And what I did is like, rather than doing this, I just put on hold, and I said I'm good in distribution and
mm.
production.
Okay,
Let's do
okay.
that.
Right, right.
So, and when I just like drafting on the white papers and everything, is like it's like a tree growing, like, okay, can go
Wow.
on, go on,
Okay,
go on.
okay,
When I
okay.
draft the about the app and everything, is like a lot
There,
of
there was
dead ends
okay,
and everything.
okay.
So then I said, okay, fine. I talked to my team, let's I mean divert this the entirely, structure, strategize all the things and discuss with my partners and everything. Then okay, we did that.
Right,
That's the thing where
right,
we supply the contents for the TV thing, which I mentioned you earlier.
right.
Then the production which we been awarded from ATM, I think. So in that set, I mean, it is one thing is good that we took this pathway.
Mm.
And now I look back, it's like a lot of apps there, and like they are fighting each other.
Yes,
Luckily, like I'm
yes,
not in that
yes,
particular game,
yes.
so thank God.
Well, congratulations. I think the key about being in business sometimes is we need to dare to basically change direction, right? It's not about giving up. We're not giving up. You had the idea about the app, but there will be times where we will realize that, okay, this is not the product that is going to make it right. So
Yeah.
we need to be courageous. We need to dare to pivot and take a different route. I think that's very important. Don't be too stubborn about it. Sometimes, because as an entrepreneur we have that we have that ego also, right? We
Correct,
came out with
correct.
this, we must push through this, we must make it work, but we don't realize that, hey, it's not going to work, right?
Yeah.
We it may not be the timing is, I'm not saying that it's not going to work, it maybe the timing
Correct.
later on, once you may come back with the app, right? It's still one of the things that you're
Yeah.
thinking about. So talking about that, I think Andy here basically gave you a shout out and said, congrats, dare to dream. You dare to dream. You walk out of your comfort zone. You had fantastic job, and you only took 2 weeks to and then boom, you have started Poketplay, right?
Yep.
Which is really good. And of course, Andy also said the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step,
Thank you.
the
Thank
first
you.
step, which is very, very true. Okay, since I'm back on my reading glasses, okay, let's do this. Okay. Well, we have a friend from Sarawak, Bruce.
Oh,
He's in
right.
Kuching. Hi, Bruce. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've been very, very great supporter. He has a question. What's the main difference of these roles? Director, producer, screenplay.
Director, producer, and screenplay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Malaysia, most of it in Malaysia, they have director comes with a screenplay where they have their script and everything. Where producer is basically it's like yeah, with the money and
Okay, with the money. I want to be a producer.
and I mean this director will come and approach the producer with, I mean, and explain about the movies. So once I mean, the producer is convinced and confident that this movie they can go and everything, then they'll start doing the budgeting and
Okay, it
everything.
start off with the producer, somebody with the money,
Yes,
then
you
the
see, I mean,
director.
basically, you have the money. I have
Okay,
the story.
okay,
All right,
okay.
I have the story. I'll come and approach you. I'll do my pitching to you and everything, and you are convinced.
Mm.
I'll show the marketing plan and everything, and you're convinced. So both of us join. We'll do agreement and everything. Then we'll produce the movie.
Okay, okay. Then
So
you
a
find that.
producer can be anyone with money.
Okay, okay.
Anyone with money.
Right.
So basically, the director with the screenplay, they basically have a lot of ideas in them and everything, and they I think until now, a lot of directors and script writers basically they are finding for fun. I mean, producers.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there are more director, script writer than producer.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then screenplay.
Okay, screenplay is basically is a director call.
Mm-hmm.
Basically screenplay is how you watch what you're watching in cinema, right? I think it's like what the content is. It's like a screenplay is like a example, Fast and Furious. Okay, I want the car flying, I want the train to be roll up from the track and everything. That is screenplay and everything.
Okay.
So and the dialogues, how they approach each another.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the screenplay of the entire thing, I
Right.
mean, basically, screenplay is a movie. How it's been implanted in.
Okay, okay. The movies these days has got a lot of technology into it. You have the CGI, the whatever screen,
A
whatever you
lot.
call it, right?
Yeah,
Those days you just have to go on the ground, and then people rolling down the
yeah,
the
yeah.
ravine and things like that. But now you don't have to do that, right? Everything is done in
Everything in
the
the studio.
studio, which is more cost effective to produce, going really shooting on site and with all these technologies.
It depends on the story. In a way,
Okay.
okay. If you want to go for a sci-fi movie and everything, obviously you need to go more on studio kind of it.
Okay.
If you want a raw type of movies, you'll go on ground. That means there's no. But studio now is a must.
Mm. Mm.
They do coloring there. They do DI is the correction and everything. The mastering, the sound system and everything is all done by in studio nowadays.
Okay. It's
Basically now they can create an animation in the studio without going out and I think so.
mm,
That's how technology been
right, right. And
very
I mean,
overwhelmed.
now with the animations, right, you don't even need to have actors,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
true.
It's amazing. It's just so much has changed in the film
even
industry.
even nowadays the adverts been all been, I mean, animation adverts been on air now,
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
Petronas and
exactly. Yes,
everything
it's
so.
all animation, exactly,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, but I personally, I still like to watch a real actor, right? The expression, you
correct,
know,
correct, yeah.
it's very different. Okay, there's a question here from Clancy
All right.
that says, "Hi Vera, do you think the marketing or shout out for local productions are very little compared to the overseas production? Do you agree with that?"
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree. I think. See, we do international line producing as well, where from India or from Bangladesh and I think they come here for shooting and I think we do arrangement.
Okay.
So basically for local production thing, it's been very less the shout out. Uh,
Mm,
So that is one thing that we need to look at to improve the local. There's a lot of talents, hidden talents, but yeah, I mean my side, my team is just like, I mean, digging up the new talents. So I
okay.
hope that other production house does that and everything.
Right. How much support is the government giving in this industry?
All right. How to say which government? I do not know how to say. When before pandemic was one government and now I think
Okay.
so. So, but
The
okay.
current government.
All right.
Soon there may be a new one, right?
Yeah. so, I, so that is the thing. When people said which government supported you, are like,
Okay.
okay, right. Wait. Which year are we now?
Yes. That's true. That's true.
Okay. Government wise, local, I mean, okay, there is agency who works for government, consider like finas film board and everything. They've been
Mm.
very supportive and everything.
Okay.
Now current thing, they've been throwing production funds, they've been throwing marketing funds. So
Which helps a lot, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I mean, myself, my team, everything, I mean, this year we put up three proposals,
Mm-hmm.
and there is like RTM also we put up a couple of proposals and everything. So RTM is like a look, I mean, a government attached channel, and it's been good. They are giving a lot of opportunities, they've been giving a lot of funds. The only thing that we need to like brush up that proposals, the deck, the
Okay.
pitch, how you
Okay.
can, that's it. If they love it, obviously they will take it.
Okay, you're saying that the fundings are there.
Yeah,
It's just how you approach it
correct.
and things like that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So would you encourage more players to come into this industry?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I mean, rather than as I told, like there's a lot of like hidden like directors, script writers, like DOP and everything. So they all need to come up. I think
Mm,
so. I mean, and like producers, a lot of producers also do support, whether they are in the industry or not in the industry. They can just, I mean, fun, and they can just take some expertise, people who in the industry, and they can just be like a consultant for the producer which is non
right,
related to the cinema.
right,
They can do
right.
that, not
Okay.
wrong, you see.
And the thing about Malaysia is I think we have a lot of creative people, right?
Yeah, I agree that. I
So
agree
so
that.
we
Yeah,
can
a lot.
actually do a lot more in the filming and the entertainment
True.
industry, right? Yeah.
Yes. A lot of like I think a lot of people didn't been recognized.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
in that part, they like some people gave up and everything.
Correct.
So but some people did not. They're still going on and giving their best
Hmm.
shot out of it in this industry.
Okay. In your journey as a relatively new startup, right? What are your challenges in walking this industry? I know there's a lot of people who's been out there for so long, right? So you are new and you're making some waves, right? You've been getting good productions and you're definitely making some waves. What are the challenges that you face?
See, frankly say like, okay, as I told, like very simple. We've been, I mean, RTM awarders. let's say a certain amount, I can say about 200K and everything. So what we do is like, we keep aside for our company the profit,
Mm-hmm.
but as I told, like we don't compromise on the quality of it.
Right.
So example, we'll just put about 15% out of it into the, I mean, the profit, 10 to 15% everything we'll keep aside, and that particular thing will still, I won't put into a profit, I'll keep into a buffer. So rest of it I'll just put it to the production everything. So where what I do is like, the out of 15%, if the production cost goes high and everything, I'll take 5% out of it.
Okay.
So I'll just, for my I mean, for my company profit, I'll take 10% for each production. I feel, for me, I wanted to go on more on quantity base. It's
Mm.
not like one time or I think a lot of
Mm-mm.
people
You're
there.
going the long
Yes,
term, right?
yes,
Yeah.
long term and everything. So I feel in that case it'll be a very healthy ecosystem where you're giving job and you are getting in as well everything. So that is a good thing. So
Mm.
in we play that, we'll take very minimum profit.
So are you a self-funded company?
Yes, we self-funded and
Wow,
everything, and
congratulations.
we self-funded and everything. But the thing is, like, now, I mean, due to our which we prove to our funders and
Mm,
everything.
mm.
When we approach funders on the start, everything is, they said like, what have you been? I mean, what
Yeah,
have you
what's your
done?
records, right? Yeah, so
Records and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
So okay, right, that's true. I mean, everyone will ask that and
yeah. It's
everything. Yeah,
common.
it's a
Yes,
common thing.
yes.
So we discuss. Okay, we when we, I mean, been awarded these three productions and Astro as well and everything is all, it's good. So that was our record, and we proved to them. And touch wood, we got, I mean, a few couple of funders in line,
Mm.
and who wants to come with
Okay,
us
so
and
now
everything.
you are actually attracting funders to come
Yes,
into your
yes,
company.
yes.
Okay,
Because you see,
so they see quality. They see what you produce already,
correct.
right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Because we show the quality there, and the marketing strategy, where it will go and everything. So on that particular time, funders like get interest on our propose and everything. Like, they will come. Okay, come, let's join. How much you want and everything. So we
Okay.
have, yeah. Obviously, funders, I mean, wants a profit.
Mm.
So we propose that, we do that and give them and everything.
Okay. So you are in a position where you have the liberty to choose already, right? Because you
Yes,
have produced quality,
yes,
right?
but we not like sit back and just
Of
relax.
course, of course.
Yeah,
Yes. I
so
see your people work very hard.
all right. So on that particular thing, to sustain the funders and everything, obviously, I mean, we have a lot of projects,
Mm.
and as I told, that we have a minimum funds. So that's why I'm looking. I mean, outside funds as well, where we have the record what we are doing and everything. So these outside funders show interest to us and everything. Okay, come. So we can produce more movies,
Oh yes,
more
yes.
quality kind of contents and everything. That's
So
good.
you would basically concentrate into local production to help the
Yes, yes,
local
yes,
production come
yes.
out.
That is
Okay.
a must.
Wow, wow. That's your number one
Number one,
priority,
yeah,
right? Yes,
priority.
yes.
Yes, that's. I mean, actually, that's the aim.
Mm.
When I was working in, I mean, the distribution company, where we buy movies from India and
Mm-hmm.
we distribute to rest of the world and everything. So I was thinking, like, why not? Why Malaysian movie cannot go to this particular in South Africa, in
Right.
Indonesia, or something else? So like, that's what trigger me till now and everything. And we are trying to hit that and
Mm,
everything.
mm. Okay, that's fantastic. Um, Hi Poha, thanks for joining, and talking about your team. How do you keep your team? I mean, from day one that I see, it has been the same team, right? That's basically something to be proud of. It's an achievement because sometimes it's not difficult. It's not easy to actually hang on to the same team, especially during pandemic, right? It's like the filming industry buka tak buka, can
Yeah.
can go cannot go. So I mean, you as a business owner, you will always be motivated, right? But then your staff, your downline will be like a bit shaky, and do I still continue to have a job and things like. But they're very motivated. I can see that they're very motivated. They work very late and things like that. How do you keep them motivated? How do you keep that team always together? That's a
See,
secret that a lot of people wants to know.
okay. First of all, like I don't give them that I'm the boss.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
one of them. Okay,
okay.
like
Teamwork is big.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and basically I don't call them as a staff and everything. It's all I anything I'll say my team. That's
Mm.
the thing. So I'm there to support them, and I'll tell them, see, you have a problem or any issue, anything, just come. Don't think that, oh, I need to go to this person to talk to that person. I think I said just cut it. Come, let's sit, talk. I
Okay.
think you
Okay.
want to go back early. Okay, go back. For me,
Right.
as long the work is done wherever you are. So
Okay.
I have this core team and everything. But since like production team and everything, we have to hire from
Right.
outside.
Right.
So we have, I mean, the outside production team as well, where they each movie they have each production team. So but this core team is like sticking with me all along and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So it's like a kudos for them lah, isn't it?
Yes, yes. You gotta be a very good team leader to have the team to continue to walk along with you.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
It's also your personality, right? I've basically been Vera has been our tenant for since 2000,
2020,
yeah,
yeah.
2020, and I think he's a person with fantastic personality. Always come in with gifts for us, you know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, yes, and one final question that I basically I'm quite curious about is when you launch a movie like, right, for example, Air Force hit 20 million, right?
Yeah,
How is that 20 million being calculated? Is it the ticket sales? Is it based on ticket sales?
yeah, okay. How they go is like, let's say they said 20 million. That is gross box office.
Okay.
Okay, there's gross, there's net, and there's data sharing.
Right.
So how they go is like gross box office is like 20 million, and from the 20 million, the gross box office,
So
they
when
will
you say
deduct
gross box office, that's ticket sales, right?
ticket sales.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So then from there, they will deduct 25% of entertainment tax.
Right. Wow. Okay,
I
okay.
think where our local, I mean, producer councils and everything are negotiating with the government to cut off the 25%.
Okay.
It'll be a good thing for local movies. See, like we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to have a
there's
different with
some of the
overseas
support.
movies and
Yes, yes.
local movies, right?
Right.
So that is a good move
Okay.
from the local producer council.
Right, right,
So so after deduct the 25%, and you'll get the net.
right.
Okay, so from the net we have a theater distributor and theater agreement, where they go on first week for 50%, second week for 45. It is the terms which we deal with the
Okay,
data.
okay,
So
okay.
from there you
So,
minus.
so these are all standard calculation that every movie production will go into, or is differs?
It is differ. That
Okay,
means it's differ to each movie.
right.
Like if you go under a film board, Malaysia Film
Mm-hmm,
Board, they call wajib tayang,
mm-hmm.
they will give you a standard chart floor where you can follow that.
Right. Okay. That's very interesting, and we are almost an hour already.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
right,
Doesn't look
exactly.
like
Yes,
that,
doesn't feel like it.
right?
It's always fun speaking, and we really enjoy talking and chit chatting and things like
Yeah.
that. That's where the fun comes, right? Yes, thank you so much for your time, and just any final words?
Okay. Um, for me, just keep on. I mean, just push
Support the
yourself.
local movies.
Yeah, push yourself. Be confident and don't give up. And please do support local movies. They are the one where it's your home ground content. You see, so please do support them.
Great. Support local movies. Thank you, everybody. This has been a great night, and I've
Yes.
learned so much. Thank you so much, Vera. This is things that I've never knew. So much that we have learned. I'm sure our audience have also learned a lot from you tonight.
Right.
Thank you
Right.
for the sharing. You've been very generous with your sharing.
Thank you.
As you are as a person, you've always been a very generous
you.
person. So thank you so much, everybody, and do watch our space for our episode next 2 weeks later. We do it every 2 weeks, and the next episode is going to be also a very interesting one with one of our customers, our tenants as well, where we're going to talk about numbers. All right, so it's numbers, but not about finances. It's not about 4D or Toto numbers. It's about how numbers will affect you personally. So it's going to be a very interesting topic 2 weeks later. So do watch our space. We will be basically sharing with you the information as it comes along. Right. Thank you so much. And tonight has been really fantastic. And thank you, Veera. Thank you. And
Thank you,
also,
Sharon, for your time.
yeah, a final thank you to the production team. I think without them, right,
Yeah.
we would
They
not
did a
have.
good job,
I've been watching this, and look at the scene. It's really fantastic, right? It's the color and things like
Yeah.
that. It looks great. So
I think we'll
thank.
hire you for my next production.
All right. Yes, you can. You
Yeah.
should consider them a great team of people to work with. This is my third episode with them. It has been really fantastic working with them.
Nice.
Thank you so much, the Chubab's Creative production team. We have Tris, Fish, and Felix. Can you show the camera on you guys? Say cheese, people. Thank you so much. Thank you. And bye bye, everybody. See you again soon. Episode
Bye-bye.
4. Bye bye. Thank you. Movie world, you shouldn't be nervous.